Hello there, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft Guide. Today, we're finally going to be making our iron farm, which I've been promising for a while, and I've got the basic structure down already, so we'll see how it turns out. Let's quickly grab some supplies. We will need a lava bucket, and I think I've got all the supplies left. You will need a little bit of iron to start with because we need hoppers for the collection system. And I think we're ready. Let's look at the loot we got from the last episode. We've got some emeralds, diamonds, an Unbreaking 2 book, which might come in handy if we don't have an enchanting setup soon. And of course, lapis. We've also been fishing, so this chest contains all of our fishing loot. This includes name tags because we'll definitely need a name tag for today's project. And let's get started. We've got our cow farm set up here as we've seen in the older episodes, and we've also managed to get a few frogs. We'll quickly reduce the friendly mob sounds because they can get really noisy. So we have two frogs which we've got, and we'll try to use them to turn this into a frog-light farm someday. I have to work on making a path down, but I guess we'll get to that after we're done with a few very important projects which are important to get the world up and running. And here we are. We've arrived at the basic structure of our iron farm. That's just a 3x3 enclosure which has 3 villagers trapped in there with the beds. The beds are necessary, and of course their workstations, which are 3 composters which we've added. Now we do have to spawn proof a 25 by 25 area here, which I've done with slabs. That way the iron golems don't end up spawning on the ground. We'll quickly turn these into slabs. And now we'll get on with making the roof of our iron farm. I've already put in slabs in most places, but we're going to replace those slabs. And this is going to be the chamber that the zombie drops down into. because we need 3 villagers and a zombie to get the iron golem spawning. I'll have to take that out to get out. We'll quickly climb to the top of the build. And we'll replace these slabs with smooth stone slabs because I think that's going to look a little better. That was wrong. We'll quickly take that slab out. Now for the remaining blocks, we are not going to be using slabs but solid blocks. So keep that in mind. And with 2 rows of solid blocks, we have that structure almost ready. I'll let you guys have a good view so that you know where to put the slabs and where to put the solid blocks. And that's what it looks like on all sides. Now we need a bucket of water. But first we will place chests. And we'll turn those into double chests. So that's 6 of them in total. And we'll also need hoppers, 1 for each chest that we've just put in. And a bucket of water. Now we'll make our way to the top of the build and place the hoppers facing into these chests. We'll extend the roof by another row of solid blocks. And now we'll surround the hoppers with another row of solid blocks. So that's the shape that we're aiming for. We'll need shears because we'll need two blocks of leaves. So we'll quickly go and grab that from one of the trees around here. That should be good enough. Now follow along carefully because you guys need to get this right if you want your iron farms working. The roof should be made exactly as I make it. We'll need a few wall blocks first. Now leaving that side, we'll cover the rim of the solid blocks with wall blocks, just like I'm doing here right now. We'll raise the sides by 1 block. We'll keep one of those open just so that we can quickly get in and get out of the farm. Now you need to place 2 leaf blocks exactly how I placed them, with a wall block in between them. This will be really important when we're placing our signs to contain the lava, which will eventually take care of the golems that spawn in the farm. We'll start the signs by placing the first one there, one in front of it, and 2 to the sides exactly how I placed them. That would make a small square. Now the next step is to put in more signs, 2 on those sides to stop the water from flowing into the collection system. We'll place a sign there. One on the other side. One right there. And one will be placed on top of the wall block which is in between both of those leaves. So we'll have something like this which will contain the lava, which will be used as our killing mechanism for the iron golems. And we'll obviously cover the wall block which we had open for our easy access. And we'll have to cover that slab because you don't want an empty spawning place. That should spawn proof the rest of the ground around the farm, and that is basically the structure of the iron farm ready. What we'll have to do now is prepare a zombie trap so that we can trap a zombie in there, which is essential for getting your iron farm running. So it's night time and I've built up a zombie trap and I've slabbed everything there that's possible, that makes it possible for any mobs to spawn, because iron golems can start spawning the second your zombies drop in. So you wouldn't want your iron golems to spawn outside the killing chamber basically. So we're waiting for it to get a little darker so that we can get our zombies. put in some ladders there so we can access the top and the bottom of the farm easily. All of this is temporary, so once the zombies are trapped, we'll get rid of all these dirt blocks and the slabs on top of them. We'll have to wait for zombies to start spawning. And here we are. There are zombies following us. We'll open those trapdoors so that they drop in. And that should be it. We'll need a solid block right on top of those trapdoors so that they don't burn up once the sun comes up. And that should be enough to protect them. Now we'll quickly run away from this area and change the time to day. Oh, we've got a zombie tailing us. And a spider there. That takes care of them. And if we run back to the farm, there should be iron golems spawning any second now. There we have it, our first iron golem. And you can see how seamlessly the collection chamber gets rid of the iron golem and gets all its drops. So it's already functional. That's pretty much it. If you guys need a block for block tutorial, be sure to comment and I'll make a video which has a block for block tutorial for this iron farm. But it's pretty efficient and has quite a few loot drops happening quite often. And I've let it run for the rest of the day and it seems to be running perfectly. we got rid of the spawn. We've got rid of the zombie trap. So now our iron farm is finally complete. And now that we have infinite iron in the world, we'll be able to do a lot more things, and getting iron tools will be a lot easier. So our first job would be to change into iron armor ASAP. And we're back, and we're all armored up. So that's basically the tutorial for the iron farm. If you guys liked the iron farm, make sure to comment your thoughts on it. And if you guys want a block for block tutorial, don't forget to mention that in the comment section. That's pretty much it, guys. So let's see what project we take on next. We'll quickly check on Frankie, our zombie, and that's pretty much it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and be sure to like the video if you liked the content. I'll see you guys in the next one.